How does an individual family constellation work? I give individual family constellations live in Eindhoven in the Netherlands and also online via Zoom. And both work very well. So it doesn't matter actually if you do it live or online via Zoom. So maybe you wonder, how can you do an individual family constellation? How does that work? Because maybe you know family constellations from coming together with a group of people where other people represent your family members. In an individual constellation, you represent yourself, your family members. And that is an advantage because you feel all of them. The more difficult thing is that if you yourself represent, for example, your mother, you already have an image of your mother. Like mostly this image is formed because you got your pain points got triggered by your mother. So you start wearing glasses like, oh my God, I hope that she doesn't do that again. And then when she does it again, your image becomes stronger. But your mother is totally a different person than your image. So in the constellation, when you represent your own mother, you drop that image. And how do you do that? By just noticing what happens inside your body and what happens emotionally. And I guide you in that. And we work with symbols. So the round symbol is a woman, represents a woman, and the indentation represents the direction she is looking at. So it's the face of the symbol. So if a symbol is placed like this, it is directed towards, it's looking at this direction. And when it's placed like this, the person is looking in that direction. And the squares, they represent the man. And the symbols, so for example, if you are a woman and I ask you to choose a symbol for yourself, so here are all my colors. And then, for example, you feel, oh, it's green. It's a green symbol I'm attracted to. And then you stand up. And the face of the symbol is looking in the same way as you are looking. And then we have a place in the room where we work, and you start feeling where you want to stand. And this is not something you think about, but you feel from within your body. Where do you want to stand in this room? You let your body guide you. And then once you have found this place, you can also walk around and feel where does it feel good. Once you have found that place, you put the symbol on the floor and you stand on the symbol. And then you notice inside your body what you are feeling. So maybe you feel your fists are clenched, or you feel you start moving forwards and backwards, or you feel pulled towards one side, or you feel very tired and you want to almost go to the floor, or you feel nothing. Also, feeling nothing is a feeling. It's an indication that your feeling is blocked. So everything is right in a constellation. You cannot do anything wrong. And then maybe I ask you, come off this symbol and choose a symbol for your mother. And then you, for example, choose that pink one. And now you are representing your own mother. And you drop the images of your mother. You just feel in the body where mother wants to move. Maybe she moves very close to the symbol of you that is already on the floor, or she withdraws, or she doesn't want to look, or she feels like moving away in another direction. So whatever happens in the body, you follow, because your body is connected with the energy field. You can trust that. And it can be that when I ask you to go back to your own symbol, to your own place, to represent yourself again, that you feel, oh, I feel very sad that my mother is not looking at me, or I want to move away from my mother, or I want to go closer. So when you want to come closer, you just follow that and take your symbol with you. And in this way, the constellation unfolds. And it can also be done online. If you don't live in Eindhoven or in the Netherlands, an online constellation, individual constellation, is as effective as a live constellation. And then you make the symbols yourself. I will give you information about that. You make it symbols, like 7 round symbols with an indentation of different colors and 7 squares. And then you put your computer in such a way that you see much of the floor where we work, and or that you put your computer on the surface of the table. That's also possible. I prefer the floor because then you feel the whole body. And then I will guide you. And that is as effective as a live constellation. I have much experience with that. And more information you find on my website, and all the details of me and my website and what I offer are in the description below this movie. And if you have any question, you are welcome to email me or to phone me. So maybe we will meet each other